Wow. Okay. Booyah. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. In the pipe, 5x5. What's up, gentlemen? In the pipe, 5x5. Alright. That was good. That filtered it out. Let's see. What type of lots have we hit? We had some 100 lots. Okay. Let's go mark them out. So a lot of 60 lots. What is up with the 60s? Seeing more 60s than I normally do. Somebody's like iceberging in and out. I had this odd freaking dream just now, having like it was like on the boardwalk and it was all flooded. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Just a bunch of 60s everywhere. Then we're break even, swinging back and forth between deltas. Just back and forth forever. Okay, finally a significant seller, 259 at 255. And we had 4K and a sell-off, and then we recouped everything. Got it? Okay. So we recouped all of the negative delta from the push down. Since, or was that the previous day? What's going on? Let's see this. No, that was... I think that was the news or the FOMC. So it was a 4K sell-off with the pop, and now we're absorbing that pop. Okay, I think I got it. Had some decent acceptance of some sellers here at 195. Just missed it. If it comes above this 92 lot at 193, you could see a bit of a push up. All right. Yo. How's it going? I think Tradeovate's working today. Looks like it's on point. Yeah. Yeah, I strayed away from Rhythmic for that reason because there was always like, oh, Rhythmic's down. And I was just like, well, then fuck Rhythmic. I rarely had issues with Tradeovate, so this is like one of the first in a long time. Yeah, of course, it's a crazy, thing with thousands and thousands and thousands of people connected to every day. It could go a lot worse. It's pretty amazing it doesn't actually. What has? For what? Trading? Yeah, trading is this weird, for the most part, solitary thing. I mean, in the end, it's between you and the button you push, but uh, yeah, what causes you to push the button and the battle with yourself. Right. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, it's like the rock. Like I like using the thing. It's like the rock paper scissors championship because they think they telegraphed that a scissors because they want you to throw rock, or do they? Or are they telegraphing a scissors because they're actually going to go scissors? And it's like you have to know the jukes to the jukes. You know what I mean? There's like layers upon layers to it just being like, oh, it looks like it's going along, or it looks like it's going short. It's like it's there's this one trader guy I followed earlier on in my journey, and he said it's the hardest, the easiest, the hardest, easiest way to make money. So it's like, yeah, it's the hardest way to make the easiest amount of money, but it's, you have to know when the actual timing to hit whatever direction is. And that's the art. Right. Yeah. They like want a shortcut to money, like to victory or whatever. Yeah, somebody who's been battle hardened, but in a good way. Like they went through the school of hard knocks and they came out crystallized with a, you know, huge story of how they survived. Well, I think it also has to do with the generation. Like you have generations that want short instant gratification and shortcuts, they don't want to put in the work. If you tell them it's going to take work and toil and sweat, they'll be like, "Man." That's why recently I've been into that whole fitness thing because it's like you are the trophy of your hard work. Like it's undeniable. Like you're either putting it in or you're not, and it's visible. Like when people look at you, so it's kind of like you wear the trophy of your work. Yeah, and it's like no Ozempic is like Ozempic is just making people like Ariana Grande look like weirdos, like it makes them gaunt and weird looking and it looks like they're trying to find a shortcut. Like they don't look healthy. They look like crack addicts or something. No. What? What's that? Beef curtains? Ew. Oh god. That's yeah. But it's like people want that. The drapes come out and she's like, "Poof." You're like, oh man. Oh man. Beef curtains. Pull back the drapes. It's alive. Yeah, it's like one of those. It's just like people don't wanna put in that, like, screen time, and it's like the screen time is kind of like, it's like in if you relate it back to working out, like, you have fast twitch and you have slow twitch muscles, and, like, if you don't train your fast twitch, then you don't have the ability to move fast and react and have muscle memory, But it's like same with trading. If you don't have the time, you don't have the ability to switch positions and go short when you were wrong on the long or whatever. It's like you have different like gears that you install through the screen time and being able to pivot and being able to let go of a bias or live in the moment and see the truth right, cut through the bullshit, be patient. Like these are different like programs or different like moves that you install by putting in the screen time. It will reveal you to yourself. It's one of these weird kind of things where it's like you can't in the end bullshit it. It was interesting that I got to like connect with my dad with trading at the end. It was like one of the few things we kind of connected with at the end. He was always slightly over break even, so I'm trying to be better than he was. Also, he was stubborn and he didn't listen to. I mean, granted, I gave him advice as a kid, but I wasn't wrong. I remember my first stock tip was 3D effects before the G-Force. And then he made 50 grand on investing in 3D effects. And then it was like going well. And then when the G-Force came out, I was like, Dad, you need to bet on G-Force, like NVIDIA. And I'm telling him about NVIDIA. I always brought that up. I'm like, you remember when I told you about that? And then you lost all the 50 grand from the 3D effects because you're like, no, it says this. And I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, as a gamer who works at a game shop, knows the best about 3D graphics, NVIDIA, GeForce. Yeah, we're creating this node. It looks like at the pre-market or the news push down, we pushed down like 4K in Delta and then shot up. And then like we settled with that. So we're like, again, back in all these like 60, 100 lots, like holding pattern. I don't really see anything super significant. We're break even on the Delta. It's just like seriously just a holding pattern. Do we have any news? Let's see. Oh, we had unemployment at like 45 minutes ago or something. That's it. Natural gas storage for oil. Trump speaks, but that's tomorrow. We're back at settlement basically. And it looks like it's the settlement for the last 2 days. It's like the same settlement. It's like a range bound area that, yeah, this is literally the definition of diddling in the middle. Mm-mm-mm. Go, go, Power Rangers. You're my Morphin Power Rangers. And this is the 28th. Yo, what's going on? You sound better today. Yo, good, good. How about yourself? Looks like Trade of Eight's working. Wait, they just let it stay open? What? Hmm. Since it was like a wide outage, they should allow you because they don't have that close button. So what are you supposed to do? $2 minutes till showtime. We just swept a 420 sell side lot with that bump down to 135-ish. Settlement at 156, so we're just chilling. Generators, yeah, if I was in an actual house, I would definitely have one of those. I'm in, like, what do you call it? Condo? Like where you own the yeah. So I got no space for it, but it'd be nice to put on the balcony and have some backup. And we are open. Yo, what's up, woke? I saw this buyer get absorbed, so I went short at 121. We'll see how this plays out. We just hit a 130 sell lot at 100. Accepting them for now. I'm up 80 ticks, so just letting it do its thing. And took one off, trailing the other two. And stopped out. $100. Let's see where we headed. We went back down to looks like we're going for the news wick from yesterday. We got some volume points of control down just below that. 973 a point of interest and 965, 955. Nice. 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 Uh, we hit the actual wick from the news, or just shy of it. 20 points below that is 973. So let's see if the whole 20-point sweep below previous day low is a thing still. Next up, 973 and or 965. We swept about 200 sellers down there, so it's like a reaction, perhaps, of a stop loss. Oh, damn. Damn. We just went to the volume points of control for January 9th and 12th. Like Trump tweeted. Trump tweet. Ooh. We came back on some. Yeah, we came back on a buyer, and I took that as well. I just peeled one off, trailing the rest. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. 170 ticks on the runners. Oh, now taking the second. All right. That was a nice runner that's still running. Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. That was nice. Wring out the towel. That was beautiful. What do you want? Didn't do. Nice. Yeah, you're gonna have that rise, retrace, continuation thing. That was really nice though. Like I got like a 200 tick runner. And I didn't have to, it was all ATM'd up. I just hit the button once and that was it. Normally I don't take 2 trades, but it was like that was a decent one. There was basically some buyers and they supported them and it was off to the races. Now you're getting some sellers. Yeah. Yeah, like I remember there was a time I'm trying to like micromanage the amount I made and then I like couldn't lose for my life depended on it. I was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Why can't I do this?" D- as much as like it seems annoying at the time, like Apex too, like it's like, man, you got to put in 8 days, and it's got to be this certain thing where you got to lock in your gains and everything, and it's like, well, locking in your gains is a good thing, and consistency is a good thing, and it's like, oh, and then once you start locking it in, it's like they're just putting guardrails to being a good trader on. And- yeah, all you, yeah, right. 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 Exactly. Yeah. I mean, even if it's like $100 across a couple accounts, like that's more than you had before, you know? It's like, oh, nice. I can smell pay route on Dave's horizon. I think they upped it slightly, but yeah, they got the 90% now. Well, yeah, it sounded like a surfer. You're like, hey, bro, time to get some waves. The guy from Miss Dis Doubtfire. That was a nice hourly close. Negative 5K in Delta. Sellers coming through. Do, do, do. The red-headed stepchild. It'll definitely pay it forward with what you're talking about with just trading and being patient and like sitting on the fundeds and stuff like that. That's why I was saying I smell like a payout in your future because that's the recipe really. It's just like boring like well maybe I'll take a trade. It's like not showboating or like having this itch, you know. All right. Wow, we just had a 200 buyer at 769. He likes the 69s. Okie doke. Okay. Have a good one. Yep. Peace. I'll be with you guys for not till the 15-minute candle close as usual. Today is Thursday, so for me, so I think it is for you guys too, but it's just the morning. But tomorrow, let's give out some Apex evals. That was a pretty nice pop off the dip there. The dip and rip. Where was that key level? Let's see. Previous week high rejection. Some more volume points control down there, but it's a pretty strong hourly red candle, so we don't necessarily need to come on up on that per se within this hour. But at least putting a little bit of a high above the open of, or sorry, close of that hour might make sense. Retest this high volume node at 904 perhaps, and the volume points of control for like a rejection to continue. We will see. There's some sparse volume up in that 870 region with some volume imbalances in there, so going up to go down, a little B wave for a C later. It's negative 4K in sell side aggression, so at least Idiot Box and pause while people take profits. Unrealized trailing. Yeah, the I don't know what they call it honestly, but it's like MAE or something like that. I think it's like 30% of what you earned or something. But it doesn't affect evals, but for your actual accounts. We just swept about 635 sell side with that push down there, kissing at negative 5K in seller aggression for the day. Do, do, do. Not really. Didn't take anything. Cats are funny. They like come to sit on your lap and then get annoyed you're not meeting their expectations. Yeah, where are we in terms of levels? Let's see. We're coming back on some other volume points control, January 23rd, January 17th, right in this region. You got the current year mid down at 688. Well, I'm going to call it here. I had a good day, so I'm going to just chill. Yeah, it's like those. Right, right. A lot of times it's like the automation takes over. So it's like whatever fish are left in the barrel are the ones getting shot. So when you have more fish, yeah, the earlier on, the more you can disguise yourself, but you're a sitting duck the later on you trade. That's a good note to end on for sure. For sure. Stay frugal, stay blessed, and stay